What about Christy, the 10 jersey? And let's look ahead, I guess, to start with at the Japan game in 3 weeks' time in Oita there, where the Wallabies actually lost the quarterfinal to England in comprehensive fashion. Not a great day, that one for sure. I was there. Are you tempted to throw James back in for that game at number 10? Is an opportunity to get Noah Lolesio another run. I'm just talking about the All Blacks 10s and their headache there, a great headache to have. I'm not sure it's a Wallabies headache at the moment. I think probably Quaid is the clear leader throughout for the rest of this year and next year, and 2023 is going to be a different story, clearly. But how do you think Dave Rennie and Scott Wisemantle, for that matter, will approach that Japanese game?
Yeah, it's a great conundrum. I almost think that they've got to go, well, these are our 3 10s, don't they? Unless there's a severe injury to one of them, these are our 3 10s. So how do we get all 3 of them in the best shape possible going forward to the World Cup, which is 2 years away? Quade Cooper-Steele, for me, hasn't broken the line as a 10, hasn't really looked like breaking the line. He beat one player with a really nice left foot step on the weekend and probably challenged it more than he had in those few earlier games. Andrew Mertens has made a couple of good points in Herald's articles over the last few weeks around Quade Cooper, and one just on the weekend where he said, look, it's no certainty that Quade will be the 10 come 2023. It's a long time away. There's a lot more hype. People will quickly realise what he is. And at the moment, he's been really a distributor who's made excellent decision-making. But he's had the benefit of having Samu Karevi outside of him, who's really been a trucking ball. We will see going forward if Samu's not there, whether or not Quade has that same influence. But at the moment, it's no guarantee. So how do you get all 3 10s there? And I think that it is an opportunity to go James O'Connor, Noah Lolesio to play a Japanese match. I think it's the perfect opportunity. But then again, it is also, if you don't play Quade even off the bench, it's a long time between runs between this Argentinian match and the game against Scotland, which is no gimme. Scotland have improved, I think, in recent times. Gregor Townsend has a better idea about how he wants to play. He's got the benefit of being a Lions attack coach, but he's also got Steve Tandy, who's widely regarded as one of the better defensive coaches out there in the world, who seems like he's got a stronger tone of voice than what Matt Taylor was able to have at Scotland. I'm not saying that Matt Taylor doesn't have that, because he's an excellent defensive coach, but their priorities was attack Scotland previously. It's not now. It's shifted. Gregor was given an opportunity because they realised what was happening wasn't working. This is the Scottish board. So I would think that you might even play Quade off the bench, and maybe that doesn't allow Noah to have an opportunity. But you still have him right in the mix. He still goes on the spring tour. It's a great opportunity to soak up what 80,000 might be at Twickenham, or indeed 50,000 at Murrayfield, or what a Millennium Stadium in Cardiff looks like against Wales. So I don't think we need to rush that development just yet, but it's going to be fascinating to see what happens. But we still need to see a bit more from Quade, because although he's played the perfect role and perfect foil at the moment, I still do believe Eddie Jones made mention of it just 2 weeks ago. You need to have that running threat, that 3-pronged threat. And that's what Scott Wisemantle and Dave Rennie are all about with their inside backs, particularly